Welcome back. So come on, tell me all about what happened over in Hourai. Wow, sounds like you're lucky to have made it back in one piece. And what might that be? So you need to find a place with an especially high willow density that's also out of sight of prying eyes. Huh. You don't ask for much, do you? Well, I'll see what I can find. I don't suppose you feel like telling me what you intend to do in such a place? So it's like that, is it? And there I was thinking you'd be taking a break after everything you've been through. Well, I'm sure you have your reasons. Give me a little time to look into this, okay? Why don't you go and say hello to everyone and do an operation or two while you're waiting? I'll see what I can find in the meantime.
Hostile forces detected. Orders are to terminate with extreme prejudice.
Let's get the target.
With an allocated
Time to do our due diligence.
Treatment of injuries. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate frontal assault.
Let's run.
Life element effect accumulation of 40%. Comrade engaged in abductor track down. Assistance recommended. Deployment complete. Please minimize wasteful expenditure of life.
Yeah. Here goes. Here goes.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Here goes. Here goes.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Thanks. No problem at all.
Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Continue to engage. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Condition green. Resuming combat.
Here.
Caution, payload level critical. Thorn functionality at risk. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
Here.
Enemy sector destroyed.
Here.
Revival successful. Please minimize wasteful expenditure of life. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown.
That's so...
Condition green. Resuming combat.
Here goes. Here goes.
Enemy sector immobilized. Advise immediate flight until stop. Enemy sector immobilized. Advise immediate flight until assault. Enemy sector structural integrity at 50%. Continue to engage. Enemy sector immobilized. Advise immediate assault until resolved. Enemy sector structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy sector in retreat. Proceed with caution. Enemy sector immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
One more match for the belt.
Enemy abductor destroyed. Neutralize all remaining abductors.
Okay. Here goes. Here goes.
frontal attack. Enemy objective structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault.
Let's rock.
Ice element effect accumulation at 40%. Enemy objector immobilized. Applies immediate full frontal assault. Caution, enemy objector is intensifying its attack. Contribution acknowledged. Standing down.
I guess you'd call that outstanding.
I'm so glad we won that. Don't rest on your laurels. What a blast! Here goes.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Here goes. Yeah. 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 Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Yeah.
Ah, there you are. You'll be pleased to hear I haven't been idle. Of course I did. Did you expect anything less? Well, you know all those really run-down sectors deep in the oldest parts of the Cell Gardens? I found one of those that seemed to fit the bill. It's got an exceptionally dense concentration of willow anyway. There's a terminal way down in the depths of level 1 of the Cell Garden. Try putting this passcode into it. It'll take you where you need to go. But be careful. That's the last of the codes allocated to that sector. Which means if anything goes wrong, you're on your own.
Oh, there you are. Do you have a moment to spare? I wanted to thank you for what you did. For coming to help me. Thank you so very much. From the very moment we met, you have been saving me from one crisis or another. I dare say you are right. I will look forward to the opportunity. You know, I realized something about you during the last battle. I realized that no matter what obstacles are placed in your path, you always manage to overcome them. Even during the fight with Sylvia, when all seemed lost, suddenly, there you were. Speaking of which, the curious light that surrounded you then seems to have disappeared. May I ask where you acquired the strange weapon you used against her? Really? From in there? From Cesare? Oh my. Does this mean you met my father? How did he seem? Is he well? What did you have to do in order to meet him? I should very much like to do the same. The seed? I am afraid I do not quite follow. Does this seed have something to do with my father? If it does, then please, you must allow me to accompany you. Thank you. I must go and prepare. Where should I meet you? The deepest part of level 1 of the Cell Garden? Very well, I will see you there! And I will see you soon too, Father! What is... We are... moving. Where will it take us, I wonder? As if I were not apprehensive enough already. Have we stopped? Look! The door's unlocked! Where are we? You wish to plant a seed? Here? What is that over there? Willow appears to be seeping out all over the place. Is this the casket? Is my father on the other side of this door?
I hate to break it to you, but she's not allowed in. Unless Simeon says so, I can't let anyone else go inside. Anyway, go ahead and open the door. Don't worry. It's not going to cause a great loss or anything.
Are you alright? You seem to be in something of a trance. What? But why? There is a reason beyond your control, is there not? But I so wanted to see him. There is so much I wish to ask him. So much. Perhaps that would be best. It would not do for my impatience to cause another dreadful creature to emerge from inside, after all. But please, you must promise to tell my father one thing. Tell him that we are well. Both Sylvia and I.
So, are you ready?
My dear mortal, allow me to ask you a question. The path that has led you to me has been an arduous one. You've overcome many hardships, made many sacrifices, and all for what? Then allow me to ask you another question. Do you truly believe that it is possible to acquire freedom? Do you think that it's possible to be free when faced with the ravages of constant war? I admire your spirit, mortal. I shall now present you with 4 paths. You are free to choose whichever you prefer. Whichever path you choose, I shall grant your wish without judgment or complaint. The first is the path of the warrior. If you yearn for endless conflict, I shall give you the tools to thrive in such a state. The second is the path of preservation. Choose it, and I shall grant you rewards that will allow you to live in peace with your companions. The third is the path of other pasts. It will allow you to tamper with the laws of fate and resurrect a fallen comrade. The fourth and final path is the path of alliance. My ultimate aim is to bring about the downfall of On High. I believe that in so doing, The madness that infects our world can be brought to an end. If you choose to ally yourself with me, I will give you the power to do battle with On High and succeed. Well, which path do you choose? Your wish is my command. May your world be plunged into an endless fight for freedom, with each human granted the freedom to fight to their heart's content. Now go. Your struggle is far from over. Show me what you're capable of. Cesare, I shall leave the rest to you.
Yes, Master. So, she followed in my footsteps. I knew she would. It stands to reason that On High is too small to contain her ambition. She is my daughter, after all. I am here to do what must be done. I have no regrets, but please, tell my daughters. Please apologize to them on my behalf. My leaving must have wounded her even more deeply than it did Beatrice. She was so very young, after all. There's little I can do for her now, except... allow me to ask a favor of you. Please, you must watch over Sylvia for me. I have committed myself to this world. I cannot return. I must serve the Master. We must bring about the great transformation. That is the battle I must fight. Much is expected of you in this regard also.
Feel free to return here anytime. Do not think that because you chose one path, I will not grant your desire to follow another. I may see fit to do just that.
Welcome back! How did it go? My father... did he say anything? That sounds like my father. I understand why he had to do what he did. I only wish there was something I could do to help him as he seeks to bring stability to the world. Did he say anything else? I would ask the same thing of you. Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to see her smile again. We sisters have been a terrible burden to you already, but I hope you will continue to treat us with kindness. It is sad indeed that I was not able to meet my father again, but it is enough to know that he is thinking of us. I know that we will eventually be reunited. I believe it from the bottom of my heart. He is giving his all for the cause in which he believes, and I shall do the same.